Hey there, how you guys doing today? This is a message for whoever needs to hear it. I hope you're enjoying the content. I hope you like the morning messages too. I'll be doing that next. If you like the content I'm creating for this channel, please leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe and share the videos. So thank you very much. Hello to all you new viewers. There's been a lot of you, so hi. You may be one of the people who needs to hear this message right now. So let's see where we go from here. Not really attached to any zodiac sign, but in the extended, I will look at whatever zodiac signs show up. I'll pull some cards around those zodiac signs, okay? So, co-creating with the universe. Are you out there planting your garden? I am. Why? Here and now. So, I feel like you've created something, and you might have brought something in that needed to be learned, needed to be experimented with. Your soul brought this in for a purpose, and you might be not understanding the purpose right now, okay? You might not really even be grasping it. One of the best ways to do that is to do some mindfulness training. I'm planting the garden today. That's a really great way to literally ground yourself, put your hands in the dirt. If you can't do that, if you're in the city, I mean, I'm doing a container garden and I'm out here in kind of small town. But if you can't do that, or if gardening's not your thing, there's a lot of other ways to do it. I feel like doing some mindfulness training is needed right now, which is be very in the moment. You know how you lose your keys? Because you're not in the moment. If you were in the moment, you'd be absolutely absorbing everything that's going on around you, very consciously laying your keys down next to your phone, next to your wallet, so that you can pick them up when you leave, very consciously taking action. When you're sort of floating around in an unconscious state, it's an ungrounded thing. That's not being 5D, okay? 5D is uber conscious. It's a spiritual state, but it's uber conscious, okay? Everything you're doing is very purposeful. So that brings us back to the question of, why is this here? Why did this thing show up in my life? Why? Okay? First of all, it's fate. So that's what's happening underneath that you might not know, okay? That's what's happening underneath. Four of Wands, Chariot, Magician, Lovers, Cancerian, Sagittarian, Gemini, Queen of Swords, Two of Wands. Very deliberate, very conscious here. Okay, there could be all right, let me just put this all out and yeah. Wow. Okay, so I got this morning for myself. And this is the yin and the yang of air. Okay, so air is about thoughts. And this is the Queen of Swords is very deliberate, on purpose. King of Swords is even more so. King of Swords is, thinks like a lawyer kind of a thing. Let's go this way. Thinks like a lawyer. All right, so that means like there's zero emotion involved in what's going on right now or what is coming in. Zero. There's even a lot of holding back. All right, holding back and resistance and all of these things getting very cold. All right, so this is a relationship that is like storming toward you. Four of Wands, Chariot. Could be Cancerian, like I said, Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sag. Okay? Storming toward you. This is the manifesting card. I feel like this is something you've manifested in your life. We're going to ask about the lesson. Okay? One of the things that might have happened here is unconscious manifesting. Manifesting from fear, manifesting from need, from lower desire, lower vibration energies. And this is arriving. And I feel like this person or this relationship, I feel like this is a good option, but I'm feeling like you're not really like, oh no, they showed up. Oh no. Gemini, Queen of Swords, conscious choice. Okay, now conscious choice is happening. So you could have unconsciously brought this relationship in or brought this situation in. So a lot of the readings recently have been around blocking because of a third party situation that happened. And there's some kind of unconscious manifesting of situations that are, that's not that, I want to say that not ideal, but that's like the understatement of the century. It's not that at all. You're unconsciously manifesting a lesson around, this is the relationship I want, but I can't have it. I'm not worthy of it. Or this is something that I want in my life, but I'm going to bring in a barrier to it, right? I'm going to bring in a barrier with it. So this is decision time. You've made a decision here to bring this situation in, to manifest it. All right, so 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, third party, Temperance, Page of Wands. This is really about dealing with the third party issue, because we've seen this, I've seen this recently a lot. And what I mean by this is, this has been, ooh, isn't that breeze delightful? See how the threes in this case, one person feeding two, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. So we've got Pentacles and Cups. So this has been about a physical thing. This is a physical thing. And this is here for a purpose. This is here for a purpose. This is not like, oh, this is not for me. It is for you. And I feel like this person that's coming in is like, let's see. This person that's coming in is going to be, I'm getting all this Kundalini energy. This is a very physical connection. Very, very, very physical connection. Chariot is extremely physical. I'm feeling here like, and then there's this holding back piece, because, oh no, that's really not what I wanted to bring in. If I was more my conscious manifesting, I wouldn't have brought that in. Okay? And the thing is here that the unconscious lesson, it may be a little bit about, I'm not really grounded in my manifesting, but I'm also not really getting the fact that a third party situation, first of all, it takes 2 of you to make it a third party. Otherwise, there's just, the person would just bounce off. There's no thing. But this is, no thing means nothing, right? There's no thing. There is a reason this person showed up. There is a manifesting of this person. And it's almost like I've got to take responsibility for having a third party in my life. Why do third parties keep on happening? Why can't I just get to the 2? Why can't I just get to the twin flame, 1111, right? Why can't I just get to the twin flame? So you're going to need to look at this with a child's mind. And what I mean by that is not a literal child, but like well, there could be a child involved here, but you're going to have to look at this through the lens of an objective observer. Okay, so I know that there's physicality to it. I know that there's feelings here. I know all of those things exist, right? But then there's this big resistance about it. Like I did this, I think it was the fire sign reading yesterday from May 18th through the 20th, where there's this big steel door blocking whatever wants to come in. And it's because the energy that wants to come in is the 2, but for some reason, the 3 keeps showing up. And the 3 keeps showing up because of the unconscious manifesting of that. So this is about now, because this is a fated thing, you're shifting into this, I'm making a conscious decision for two. Okay? Some of you could even have a person in your life and it's just two of you. Third party does not necessarily mean there's another person. Third party can be someone's a workaholic and that job is their love. Okay? A project is their love. Their car is their love, right? Something else is taking priority. This taking energy away from this relationship. Something else. What is it? Okay? Do you keep manifesting people in your life or situations in your life where you're not getting really what you want, but you're getting part of it? Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Because it's unconscious manifesting. Because there's still a belief, you still have a belief that either, I don't do commitment, I'm afraid to commit myself, don't fence me in, I believe I don't deserve it, I believe that this is all I deserve, or, I don't really have the time for this kind of relationship thing, but I really do want one in my life. Okay, so we're getting a lot of threes here. And even when the twos are showing up, because this is twin flame, right? The twos are showing up. The twos here with the chariot moving forward, manifesting this, twos and twos, right? Twos and twos. And that's deliberate manifesting. So why are we cold now? When the two does show up, why are we cold to it? Why is that? And the clue here can be, I'm still blocking my heart. And, well, if I choose this person, am I shutting off other choices? Okay? Some of you here are manifesting twin flame energy and you're not quite getting it, not quite on the path of twin flame in terms of bringing them in because of some belief. You might not fully believe in twin flame or fully believe that there is an other, right? And what needs to happen is more meditation, more here and now, more mindfulness, more conscious manifesting. That's what needs to happen here, okay? So because we're getting this Five of Wands and Four of Pentacles around the King of Swords. So it's like, okay, I'm manifesting. People are showing up. There's third parties showing up. There's a person showing up who is single. But it's not really what you want. You ever have that situation of like, well, this this relationship is fine. This person's perfectly serviceable, perfectly fine. But I really see something else. I really want something else. And can you determine for yourself if this is fantasy or if this is just like, hey, I want somebody in my life that has this, and this, and you're incompletely manifesting, not consciously manifesting what you really want. Maybe you feel silly about the twin flame thing. 10 of Pentacles, 4, yes, okay. So some of you could be manifesting in people who are incapable of feelings because feelings are scary to you. Whatever you're manifesting is a mirror for you. It is a mirror. Look at yourself. That's the only thing you can control. It's the only thing you can manage. So look at yourself. So this is likely about healing something that happened as a child. Right? I don't want anybody super close to me. What if they leave? What if they break up with me? What if they break my heart? What if? So I remember dating someone and talking about my ex-husband way back. And I said to this person, I said, I'm not sure we were ever really in love. And they said, well, I know why you married that person, because they could never really break your heart. And that was true. And that's what I'm saying to you here, is that if it's too much of a risk to really love, you're manifesting It's like half-assed manifesting, right? You're manifesting a situation that's fine, but then you're like, oh my God, I don't, I really want the twin, or I really want my true soulmate. I don't really want this. So you manifest this person in, and then it's like you're having second thoughts, and you're just like, that doesn't have a right feel to me. It just doesn't have the right feel. Some of you could have grown up in households with narcissistic parents. Some of you could have grown up that way. And so there's a fear that needs to be healed, okay? There's a fear that you're going to keep manifesting those people, right? You're going to keep manifesting that. So that needs to be healed. It's like you don't quite trust that this person that's showing up is good for you, or the right person, kind of like lost and not sure how to understand, not really trusting yourself fully here. So someone is showing up and it just feels a little bit like it feels familiar, but you're sort of half in your learning, half in your growing, and half not in your growing yet. There needs to be better clarity. There needs to be more purposeful manifesting. Purposeful manifesting. There's still some belief that's in the way. Fear. I don't deserve it. Third parties. If you're part of a third party, there's something to be healed in you. No question. Okay? So I'm going to look. I see a lot of Sag, Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries. I see those in this reading. I'm going to do that in the extended. I'll look at blocks, actions to take, messages to you about where we're going, and we'll see where we go. Okay? Link is for you. If you need this message, link is for you. All right? I'll see you over there for the extended.